What's going on, y'all? Thanks for checking in the Khaliis Take. You know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell just so you can get the newest and the bonus content first. But hey, let's just go ahead and jump right in. So we have a former Lakers player taking jabs, taking shots at the Clippers. And you know, the former Lakers player is Byron Scott. He has played with the Lakers. He's a Lakers champion at one time. And of course, you know, he's not been the only one that has taken a shot at the Clippers. A few weeks ago, we had Robert Horry also take a shot at the Clippers as well. You know, trying to give his opinion about the Clippers and how, you know, they have to prove themselves. They're snake bitten, all that stuff. And to basically, you know, to cover that up, or should I say, to back that up, I feel like, you know, former Laker players seem to be having, you know, issues against the Clippers because, of course, the Clippers are looking like the best team or one of the best teams this year, and they just can't handle that. I mean, Byron Scott is really a nobody. Honestly, he never was a superstar, never was a star caliber player. Not that I know of anyway. I didn't really watch him. He wasn't in my time, but he was nobody I never heard of as being a top player, and I don't think he's a top 75 player. And with that being said, I'm not going to say he wasn't a good player, because he probably was good, but he wasn't a great player. You see what I'm saying? So I think that, you know, we have to take that in consideration as well. Even though he did win championships, but I mean, it's just him speaking because he feels like, you know, he's a Laker all the time, every day. He bleeds purple and the purple and gold. And, you know, and I definitely respect that, but at the same time, it's no need to knock another team down because they have an opportunity to win or do something big that the Lakers don't have an opportunity to do currently at this time. And the Clippers have an opportunity to win a championship. And when you hear these things from former players like Byron Scott, who played for the Lakers, it just sounds like nothing but hate, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like they shouldn't be coming off this way, you know, for any reason, because like I said, the Clippers have an opportunity to do good. I mean, when the Lakers have an opportunity to do good, you don't hear nobody on the Clippers side, you know, speaking negative about them, or at least you haven't heard nobody on the Clippers side speaking negative, you know, about them. I mean, so it's like, to me, it's just really childish to me. You know, let's see what the team can do. Let's see what they can accomplish as a team. Let's see what they can get done. Let's see if they're able to, you know, make it to that mountaintop and make it to the finals and win it, you know. And I will agree with Byron Scott on one thing, though. He did say that, you know, the Clippers, you know, they have to go out there and prove that they are champions. They got to go out there and prove that they can win it. And I will agree with him on that. And, you know, I understand. But, you know, like he said, not to give them any props or anything like that. Byron Scott is wrong for that. You can't, like, not give them any props. They are a good team. They are, you know, they showed they were a good team last year, actually, when your Lakers didn't show anything, when they had at least 2 top 75 players on the roster. So, I mean, it's just all hatred coming their way. I mean, that's really all it is. And, you know, I gotta understand that he doesn't want to show them no love because, you know, he was, you know, he's always going to be a Laker in his mind. I definitely understand that. But at the same time, I just hate to hear people knocking other teams down just because if they want to make this rivalry a little bit more interesting by throwing out words and stuff like that, then fine, so be it. Because last year the rivalry wasn't interesting at all because the Lakers lost every game against the Clippers. Now, hopefully this year, maybe the Lakers might, you know, win a game or 2 against the Clippers, but I'm pretty sure the Clippers are going to beat them as well. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's it's going to go, you know, both ways there. But regardless, the Clippers are the better team against the Lakers, and they're just a better team overall, the way they stack up against the Lakers and roster-wise currently as we speak. And, you know, I think that you're going to hear a lot of hatred coming from the Lakers' way simply because the Clippers have an opportunity to do something that the Lakers don't, which is win this year. And a lot of people projecting the Clippers, even ESPN and Power Rankings are projecting the Clippers to be better or as good at least as the Warriors, who just won the championship. So I know the Lakers hate that. I know the Lakers despise it. I know the Lakers are all against that. But at the same time, it doesn't no need to be all against something that, you know, might just end up being true. I mean, you're the better team. is right now is the Clippers, at least on paper. Now, of course, as Byron Scott said, they have to go out there and prove that. I understand, but the hatred is not warranted. And like I said, I don't even know why he's even speaking on Sports Illustrated, Clutch Sports. You can read his comments and stuff like that, but I don't even know what the point of him speaking about this is, because nobody on the Clippers have said anything about him. And the funny thing is about a lot of these Laker legends and the ones that's talking about the Clippers, they all say they got respect and they all say they love Ty Lue. Well, because Ty Lue is a Laker of all, one of the Lakers. So if he's a Laker, then you should give him that respect that he's coaching the Clippers and the Clippers are the team that he's representing right now. So at least give him that respect. You see what I'm saying? Don't go out and not give the man the respect, because you do care about him and you do love that he was a Laker, but he is coaching the Clippers right now. So I feel like the Laker players should give, at least Ty Lue that respect, because he's, coaching this team. And I think it's just really disrespectful for them to do that. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. But Ty Lue ended up having the last laugh with the Clippers by having this team go out there and play to the high level that we know they can, and having Kawhi Leonard come back healthy. Definitely good things there about him possibly coming back in the season opener. Good news there, and having the team, put together a great season and, ride that great season success and take it into the playoffs and, be the best team there can be. And I think Ty Lue is definitely going to do that. And I know Ty Lue is hearing these words from players like Byron Scott, Robert Horry, things like that. And he's just basically getting his team to use that as motivation to put themselves in better position to win. And that's good of him to do if he is doing that, because that's exactly what the Clippers need. They need that guy to come in there and tell them, hey, this is what's being said about us. Let's use this as motivation so we can, lift that trophy in the end and watch the other team down the hall, or should I say down the street now, in the Lakers, watch us lift up that trophy and win the championship. And I think that's going to be a big part of their motivation. So I think any other Lakers legend that wants to come out and keep talking and saying all these things, I think the Clippers are just going to use as motivation. And I feel like it might actually benefit them and might actually, work towards their favor and put them in better position to win this year rather than, the Lakers. But hey, that's my take on everything. Leave any comments in the comment section. Check out my other videos if you haven't. And hey, Khaliis out.